It certainly matters in the wider context of the fight just getting started when it comes to this €2 trillion pitch from the European Commission for that 7-year budget. Now, the EU executive proposed this in June last year. They want to prioritise competitiveness and defence while cutting back certainly on agricultural and regional programs. Now, the Commission wants this to be signed, sealed and delivered by December this year, as there are some really consequential elections scheduled for next year. We're talking about Poland as well as France. But the heat is on. It's now up to the heads of state to try and find a compromise before it's ratified in the European Parliament.
But as you can see, it's already getting heated. How will this fight unfold, Angela?
Yeah, so we're already seeing debate ratchet up between two predominant camps. The first is the Friends of Cohesion. They want a lot of spending in agricultural programs as well as those regional programs. They also don't want their capitals inundated with angry farmers or government buildings pelted by potatoes, as we've seen over the last few years. On the other side of this, we've got the Frugals. Now, these are the countries in Europe's north. They pitch a lot more to the budget than what they receive. Think the Netherlands as well as Germany. And as you rightly pointed out at the top of the program, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz is very against what the Commission has proposed. He wants at least €400 raised from this. He's claimed that it is unaffordable. Now, the President of the Bundesrat, that's the German Senate, was in Brussels this week to discuss the long-term budget in the European Parliament. I spoke with him. His name is Andreas Bovenschulte, and I started by asking him whether a compromise can be found between what Brussels wants and what Berlin needs.
I think in the end you always reach a compromise after long negotiations. What I say from the perspective of the German Länder, we need a budget of the European Union that has a size with that the European Union can work. So we need enough money to fulfill all the tasks of the European Union, especially in difficult times as we have them today. We need a European Union that is up to the tasks it has to fulfill. So I think it should be able to reach a compromise. On the other hand, I can understand the federal government. It will really have difficult time to balance the own budget. So there's no real surplus money at the moment. So it will be difficult negotiations, but in the end, as always, there will be a compromise.
And just on the timeline, Merz wants this done, the deal to be struck this year. Is that realistic?
Well, I hope so, but I'm not really sure because there are only a couple of months left in this year, and I'm not really sure whether that is really a realistic timeline. But I think what the Chancellor wants to say is we have to hurry up, and I think that's a good plan. But if we don't manage to be in time, we should give ourselves a bit more time. It's better than to have no budget at all.